Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope this finds you well. It's a beautiful morning here in southeast Portland, Oregon. I had to stop. Today was the first day of me getting back into running. I just did a 5-mile run. First thing, got up at 5:30 today. Trying to get up before 5, but just getting things going. I woke up sharply at 5:30. Good night's sleep. And didn't run the whole way, but ran 2.5 miles down to close to where my mom lives and back. Just put on some headphones here and put it on the Beatles and shuffle and ran. And the first song, as the sun was coming up, was "Here Comes the Sun." That was pretty fitting. And then just now, I was almost home and I felt my body start to really fatigue, even though I was pushing it pretty good. And I felt the onset of a little seizure. Since I'm epileptic, I knew enough to stop and lay down and rest. Had a little tremor. It passed. I could feel it was going to build, but I told myself that, God or universe or force greater than myself, I just put my life in your hands and trust that life is about suffering, but it's less suffering when your heart is filled with love. And that was one of the songs that was playing a little bit before I stopped, was "All You Need Is Love." And it's so true. I mean, some of the things you're looking for are always right there in front of you, and you don't even recognize it sometimes because you get distracted by so many things that are irrelevant. Distractions are kind of what our culture has become masters of, with phones, with social media, with television, with consumer culture, and we are easy to lose sight with the things that really keep us in touch. And it's the most basic things that are often the most beautiful and rudimentary philosophical cornerstones of our existence. Makes most sense to just follow your heart and follow your intuition, but sometimes there's a lot of blockage in there, and it's hard to access that. That's what should be simple intuition. I know this firsthand because I've been struggling with it my whole life, but I find in times when I'm working extra hard to push through the difficult times is when I thrive the most. It's been said many times before, and this is definitely no breakthrough from me, but suffering is what brings out the greatest joy in the good times. That's definitely true for me. I've been through some really tough times: depression, health issues, lots of complications with medications and epilepsy and drugs for those things. When I was younger, I was into escapism a lot, smoking a lot of cannabis and drinking beer. Even tricked myself to thinking I was a beer connoisseur because that took the edge off. Distractions. Distractions can be anything: food, sex, anything that gives you a short-term fix to something that's a long-term issue. And it's something I'm working on.